Tori here for another December daily video. Today I'm actually going to be working on the 3rd. So I have these photos, which I actually printed off before I really looked at this and saw that my page configuration was 4 3x4s, and I printed a bunch of like 2x2, 1.5 by 1.5 square. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to make that happen, but I'm going to. So I have this page protector, which is 3 4x4s, and originally when I had printed this off, just move this out of the way, I had thought it would be cute to make a 2x2 square layout where I use one of these 2x2 page protectors with the 2x2 squares, and I thought I could put one of these pictures in the squares. But I have this 3x4 pocket here. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to make this work, but I will figure it out somehow, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. I think I'm going to start by going through my 3x4 cards, journaling cards. I have a big stack of them from the different collections that I'm using, and I'm going to see if there's anything that kind of goes with the vibe of these photos that I can fill in here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I do have one idea that could possibly work, and I did it once last year where I had a design in my brain and it didn't fit with the design page protector that came before that. And what I did was I adhered 2 page protectors together, and I could glue these 2 together like that and then slip photos and elements into these. So that's one potential idea, but I'm going to start by looking at my journaling cards to see if I have anything that I won't feel like goes well with these photos. And I'm going to stick you guys on fast forward because you probably don't want to see me sort through journaling cards. And we'll see how this goes. So I'll either be filling this in and then putting these photos on top, or I will be filling these in and using the 2x2 squares on the side, or I'll adhere the 2 together. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens. So here we go. So I'm going to start by just like looking through some of the journaling cards, trying to figure out what might work and kind of playing around. And as I was doing this, I was thinking, well, I could just have a page that doesn't have any photos in it and just has some cute journaling cards. And that might feel like a little bit of wasted space, but, you know, sometimes I think we have to make things work and just, like, be really flexible and make it look pretty to our eye about, like, what we want and what we think might work. I really like these 2 journaling cards that came from, I want to say, the Jasmine Jones kit or one of the kits over at the Alley site, December Daily. And it's like the opposite. So it's like a red with white typewritten words or a white with red typewritten words. And one said the simple things and the other one said be of good cheer. And I just love how those 2 cards look together. I just love it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this. I'm going to have a page protector that simply just has journaling cards in it for no other reason than it's going to look cute. And then I can add my journaling card, or I can add my photos next to that on a separate thing. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to find some journaling cards that would look cute next to the simple things and the be a good cheer. And so I'm just kind of playing around. I found some cards, but unfortunately some of them were like the wrong color red. And I don't know if everybody would care about this, but it's kind of like a mind thing or something. I don't know how to say this, but like it has to be the same red. If it's the wrong red, it just feels off to me. So I play around for a little while with all the different journaling cards trying to figure it out. And then I end up deciding to just go with a 4x6 that I cut in half. So you'll see that in a second. And while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you about my photos today. You kind of got a glimpse of them. They're black and white photos, and what had happened on the 3rd was a Sunday, and I went to church and I helped with Sunday school. And in Sunday school that day, we made Christmas ornaments with the kids. And some of the kids made popsicle ornaments and a little manger out of popsicles and I don't know, all these cute little ornaments. And I had taken photos of all their ornaments and I thought I wanted to include them in my December daily today. The only problem was that the ornaments were super colorful and the backgrounds were super busy and colorful and the photos just like I knew they wouldn't look very good in my December daily. They would just clash like crazy. So what I did was I just turned them all black and white using my phone and created a little grid also using my phone to make it look not as crazy busy. So if anybody's wondering what apps I used the Color Story app to turn the photos gray, or to turn them black and white, I mean. And then I used the PicStitch app to create this little grid of 6 photos. And then I printed it off using my Canon Selfie. And if you want to know how to use the Color Story app or the PicStitch app, I do have a Tori Tech Talk video on my YouTube channel where you can see like how to use it and I walk you through how to use it. But anyways, that's a story for another day. So I created that and then I printed it off with a border and those are my photos. And I'm going to just stick the photo in with the ornaments to the side there. And then I'll have the simple things and be of good cheer with this striped paper kind of filling in the extra boxes. And then I included my journaling too, which you'll see in just a minute. And for my journaling, I just wrote about what it was like to help in Sunday school and to make these ornaments with the kids. And it's kind of random, but I really wanted to include this in my December daily because I think their ornaments are stinking adorable, even though they're like busy and crazy and ridiculous. I just think they're super cute, and it was really fun to make them with the kids. And the funny thing is that somehow I'm helping with Sunday school this year and I didn't even plan to. Like, I didn't actually volunteer, but I got on the schedule somehow. I'm not actually sure how, but whatever. The point of that all is I got volunteered somehow, and but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The kids are hilarious, and they really love crafting and making things, and if that means that I get to play with, like, glitter glue and play along and come up with fun crafts for them to do, like, yes, that sounds fun. So, we had talked to the kids about Advent, and then we had made some Christmas ornaments out of popsicle sticks, and then we also made some melted snowman ornaments, and then also one kid drew this, like, epic dragon, which is kind of up there, too, so you can kind of see that, too. Anyways, it was fun. So, I'm going to actually just stick the photo in there as is. And I'm just going to punch some holes in it and stick it right onto the layout. And then I'm going to use this 4x8 insert card from that you see there that says Christmas Wish List from Felicity Jane to do my journaling. And I'm going to cover up the Christmas wish list because it doesn't actually apply, and then do my journaling there. And so then today we'll have that one page that says the simple things and be of good cheer, and then it'll also have this photo and the journaling on that separate insert. And I just am looking for something to cover up the Christmas wish list there, and I end up thinking that a tag would work well, but then I couldn't find a tag that kind of covered it up or was the same red shade. Again, there I am with a red. I don't mind using different color reds in my album, but for some reason I feel like if I'm going to use them in one layout or like one spread, I want it to be the same color. I don't know. Is that weird? Do other people do that? Whatever. So I'm kind of just playing around. I thought about using a sticker. I thought about using a die cut, and none of those things actually end up working. So in just a minute, I'm going to remember that I have these like cork starburst things that I got from the December Daily or Ali Edwards site, and I'll just staple one of those on.
So one of the things I just wanted to say is I know that I had a plan to post a new video every single day during the month of December, and that's still my plan. But I know that my videos haven't all been going up on time, and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been having so many different technical problems. Also, sorry about the dog in the background. I've just been having so many technical problems with uploading and videos and blah, all that. So I'm really sorry if some of you have been looking for videos and they haven't been up yet. There will be 31 videos, I promise, in the month of December. Even if they're not all up on time. But I just feel really bad because I wanted them to be up at the same time every day, and that was the plan. And then, the internet and YouTube and my phone and just everything decided to make that more difficult than it needed to be. So, I'm really sorry about that. But I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to keep making videos and keep uploading them. And even if it takes 18 hours to upload a video, I'm going to make it happen, and there will be 31 December daily videos for you eventually up on my channel. So stick with me. I promise they're coming, and I'm sorry if some of them are late or if some of them have to post on the same day, but they are coming. So yeah. Okay. So I hope that you guys enjoyed checking this out, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so for some reason the camera stopped filming, which is every YouTuber's like worst nightmare. So I decided instead of just like scrapping the whole video and just not showing you how I did day 3, I would just come on and show you what it looks like when it's done and kind of walk you through the things that you might have missed in the video because it cut off. So I finished off this side by just putting 4 journaling cards in there. This one is a 4x6 that I cut down into 2 3x4s. And I hot glue gunned the number 3 in the center there. And I love how this is just simple and clean, and it kind of solves the problem of me not wanting to put my photos in these pockets. So it's a nice page, but it doesn't force me to use a page that I didn't want to use. And then over here, I just punched some holes right into the photo. And I added a tiny word sticker up there that says ornaments. And then I added one of these Post-it note tabs, like this, to the top there, and just stuck a tiny word sticker on that says remember. It's kind of crooked, but I'm going with it. On the back, I backed the photo with just a 4x6 that I trimmed down a little bit because it was slightly smaller than 4x6. And I added this adorable Christmas tree. That is a doodle by Brandy Kincaid, and I got it from Feed Your Crafts. And this chipboard creative tiny word sticker piece from Feckled Fawn. And then right here, I added my journaling on this, I want to say 4x8 journaling piece from Felicity Jane. And I just stapled the Merry and Bright cork piece up there, and that came from Allie's site, or the December Daily site for Allie. And then I just added my journaling. So I feel like it's a creative way to incorporate the things you want to incorporate if the page protector doesn't fit. So that's day 3, and that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time on my next December Daily video.